Something happened today. Maybe someone said something that made you feel smaller. Maybe you bought something you didn't plan for. Maybe you said yes, but meant no. You are not imagining things. There are patterns of influence being used on you every single day. Not all are harmful, but all are worth knowing clearly. Today we will look through 7 of them, slowly and without any anxiety. Not to make you doubt everyone, but to help you see things just a little clearer. Before we begin, a word on the true meaning of dark psychology. It doesn't always come from bad people. Often it comes from systems or marketing habits. Understanding these patterns isn't about becoming cynical, it's about becoming conscious. When you can see something clearly, you gain a choice. Before that, you were simply reacting. Awareness is not a suit of armor. It is the light that helps you choose your path. Let us explore these 7 patterns one by one together today. The first pattern is everywhere. Scarcity and urgency. Only 3 left. Sale ends tonight. When we believe something is disappearing, a quiet panic starts to rise inside. Scarcity used to mean survival for our ancestors. Your brain still reacts to it as if your life depends on it, triggering a very ancient, irrational fear. Next time you feel a sudden urge to act fast, ask yourself, is this real scarcity, or is this urgency being created specifically to bypass my logic? The rush to act is sometimes the most important signal to slow down. Take a breath and let the artificial pressure fade away before making any choice. Pattern number 2 is social proof. We are social creatures. We look to others to understand what is safe, what is good, and what we should want. 10,000 5-star reviews. Everyone is talking about this. Join millions of users. This is a human shortcut that can be used to override your own judgment. When you see the behavior of a crowd as the only reason for your choice, stop and ask, what do I actually think, separate from everyone else? Your own quiet perception is worth more than 10,000 opinions you didn't ask for. Trust the soft voice inside you over the loud crowd outside. Pattern 3 is reciprocity. Someone gives you something, a gift, a favour, or compliment, and suddenly you feel a heavy, hidden obligation to return the favour. This feeling is wired deep into our brains as the foundation of community and trust. But it can be used as a lever to force actions. Free samples, unsolicited gifts, or favours with invisible strings attached. These are designed to make you say yes when you would usually prefer to say no. Receiving something does not mean you owe something back. You can accept generosity with gratitude without surrendering your judgment about what you truly want or need. A gift given only to create a debt is not a gift. You are not obligated to receive it as such. Keep your personal boundaries clear today. Pattern 4 is anchoring. The first number or piece of information you see becomes the reference point for everything that follows in your mind and heart. A product was 500,000. Now it is only 200,000. That initial high price was an anchor, placed specifically to manipulate your perception. Anchoring works in negotiations, in relationships, and even in arguments. The first word spoken sets the frame for every single thought that comes after it. When you are evaluating something, ask yourself, what was shown to me first? Who chose to show it to me? Don't let the anchor hold you. The frame around a picture determines what you see inside it. Pay close attention to who is choosing the frame for you in your daily life. Pattern 5 is love bombing. This one is more personal. It happens when someone throws a massive amount of affection and praise at you very quickly. It feels like finally being seen. But soon the warmth withdraws, replaced by criticism and a desperate, painful need to earn that love back again. Healthy love deepens slowly over time. It doesn't arrive as a tidal wave and then vanish. If someone makes you feel immediately special, move slowly. Love that arrives at full intensity before trust is built deserves your patient attention, not your immediate surrender. Let the trust grow at its own pace. Pattern 6, gaslighting. You noticed something, you felt something. Then someone tells you that you are wrong, that it didn't happen, or that you're sensitive. Gradually, you stop trusting yourself. Gaslighting is destructive because it attacks your very ability to understand your own reality and your own memories of events. If you find yourself constantly doubting your own memory or feelings in a specific relationship, that doubt might not be coming from your own mind. Your life experience is valid. You are allowed to believe what you have felt, seen, and known. Your truth is not an illusion or madness. Pattern 7 is DARVO. Deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. You raise a concern, they deny it, then they attack your right to speak. Then somehow you become the one who has harmed them. This pattern is disorienting because it moves so fast that you lose your original point. If you have ever apologized for being hurt, notice this pattern. A concern deserves to be heard without the listener turning themselves into the victim. Raising a concern with genuine care is never an attack. You do not have to apologize for having feelings. Your voice is valuable and deserves space. So what do we do with all this? Nothing dramatic or defensive, just a gentle shift, a more mindful way of moving through your day today. 3 simple things help when you recognize these patterns. First, name it gently in your heart. That is an anchor. That is the scarcity effect. Naming something provides a small but vital distance. That distance is where your choice lives. It gives you the space to decide your next move. Second, slow down. Most manipulation depends on speed, on you acting before you have a chance to think. A tiny pause changes the entire power dynamic. Third, ask, what do I truly want here? Separate from the urgency and the pressure, what does your own quiet internal sense tell you is right? Awareness is not a shield, it is a light. These are small, practical lights that help you see the path ahead much more clearly than before. Seeing clearly does not make the world less beautiful. It actually makes the world feel more real. You are learning to navigate with your eyes open. You don't have to doubt everyone you meet. You just need to know yourself a little bit better than these psychological patterns expect you to. Let's bring this all together. 7 patterns. Scarcity, social proof, reciprocity, anchoring, love bombing, gaslighting, and DARVO. All are real and worth knowing. You have likely felt them all before. Not because you are naive, but because you are human. These patterns work on everyone, which is the point. Knowledge is not a source of confusion. It is the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly what they are looking at in the world. Move through your day softly. Notice the small things. Trust yourself. That alone is enough to change the way you interact with everything around you. I want to ask you a question. Which of these 7 did you recognize most clearly today? In a store, a conversation, or a past relationship? You don't have to share your answer with anyone. Just recognize it for yourself. Let that recognition be the start of your new, clearer perspective. If you want to talk about it, our comment section is a quiet place for that. I read them all and appreciate your honest reflections. If someone you know is feeling confused or pressured, this message might be something worth sharing. It could provide the clarity they have been seeking. If today's video touched you, I have another video exploring these patterns in depth. It is here for you whenever you feel ready to learn. We release new videos every single week. Please take good care of yourself and your peace of mind. I will see you very soon. Let the silence after this video be a time for reflection. Breathe in the clarity and breathe out the confusion that once held you back. The world is full of influence, but your core remains yours. Protect that inner sanctuary with the light of awareness you have gained today. Every time you choose to pause, you are reclaiming your autonomy. Every time you name a pattern, you are stepping out of the hidden shadow. You are more than a collection of reactions. You are a conscious being, capable of deep wisdom and intentional action in every moment of life. Remember that those who use these patterns often do so unconsciously. They are repeating what they learned. Understanding this helps you stay centered. Compassion for yourself is the first step. You did the best you could with the tools you had. Now, you have better tools to use. Visualize a clear sky after a storm. That is what awareness does to the mind. It clears the clouds of manipulation and leaves only truth. Your boundaries are not walls, they are gates. You decide who to let in and what to let out. Awareness helps you guard those gates. Think of one situation this week where you can apply this, maybe at work or while shopping online. Just one small moment of conscious observation. It takes practice to see these patterns in real time. Be patient with yourself as you learn to spot them. Each recognition is a victory. You are not alone in this journey. Many are waking up to these same realizations. We are all learning to see the world as it is. The calm you feel now is your natural state. The psychological tricks aim to disturb this calm. Awareness is how you return to your center. Take a moment to appreciate your own curiosity. It is the drive to understand that will ultimately set you free from every form of manipulation. As you go back to your day, carry this quiet confidence with you. You are no longer just a participant. You are a mindful observer. The textures of life become richer when you aren't being pushed by invisible forces. Enjoy the freedom of choosing your own pace and path. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your attention is a gift, and I hope this knowledge serves you well in the coming days. Peace is not the absence of influence, but the presence of consciousness within it. Stay awake, stay kind, and stay true to your heart. The light of understanding never goes out once it has been lit. Carry it with you into every room and every conversation you enter. Trust the process of your own growth. You are becoming more resilient every day. This is the path of the wise and the truly free. One last breath together. Inhale the clarity of your own mind. Exhale any lingering doubt. You are ready to face the world with fresh eyes. Take care, stay mindful, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, be the master of your own internal world, and peace.